Alright, what up my people? My brothers. So we're currently on this trade right now. Let me show you guys what I did. I put the clip of when it was like around here. It was like stalling around here. I actually got in on this candle. I got in on this candle right here. Like right here. On the close of this candle right here because it closed on top of this. So let me explain. Same thing that I've been explaining on the previous videos. I'm gonna walk you step by step, okay? I'm gonna take all this off. I'm gonna walk you step by step. So you come into the charts for the day, right? You mark out your 8:30, which is 9:30. I'm in Colombia, so I'm an hour behind. So this is 9:30, open, New York open. And then you mark out the 9 a.m. as well, which is the 10. Sorry, I'm gonna just 9 a.m. for me, but 10 a.m. for you, 9 a.m. if you're in America, right? So 9:30 and then 10, mark those two out. And then you go to the 4 hour around 10, right? At 10 a.m. you go to the 4 hour and you mark out the previous 5 a.m. candle. You see how it says right here, 5 a.m. candle? You mark out the previous 5 a.m. candle. You marked up the highs. I like to put a green color here. You marked up the highs and you mark up the lows of this candle. Of the 5 a.m. 4 hour 5 a.m. candle, you mark out the highs and the lows. And I marked out the wicks, as you can see, like, right? The wick is this little stick that you can see. Like, this is the body of the candle. All these are called candles. This is the body. And those little stick things on top of them and on the bottom of them are called wicks. So you mark out the wicks, top and the bottom of the candle. Then you go back down to then you go to the daily, right? You go to the daily and you marked out, this is today, right? But you mark out the previous day highs and lows as well. And I like to put those in blue or purple. Let me see. You mark these out, right? I like to put these in blue, just so that I know which one is the 4 hour candle and which one is the daily candle markups. So then you hop back down to the 5 minute, right? And in the 5 minute, as we can see, what we have here is the market opened, right? The market opened, and well, you can see the highs and the lows, right, of everything. Let's just start there. You can see what we marked out, the 4 a.m. 4 hour 5 a.m. candle. That's right there, the green, right? Remember? And then the daily is down here. The blue. This is the previous day, as we can see, right? Okay, so just off the look of this, right, we have a high and a low, and then we have a lower high, and instead of making a lower low, we made a higher low, higher low, lower high, but then higher low as well. So right here we have a level of support that price does not want to go under. Price does not want to go under this. Like twice we came here twice. Came here twice. Like we came up, we came down, we came up, and we came down again to this same level, we didn't pass this level right here. Just put this black. We didn't pass this black line right here. So there's a level of support right here. There's a level of support because like buyers, that's all that it is. Buyers and sellers. At the top over here, there's sellers selling price down. And at the bottom here, there's buyers buying price up. So buyers that were here also are here, right here. And they're pushing price up. They're holding it here. They're like, no, bro, you're not coming down. Like you're not passing this level. You gotta move up. So after that, after this, we had a break right here. I'm gonna just leave this on right here so that you can see it. But we also had a break right here, and that's where I got in right here. We got a break to the upside. So if it wanted to continue moving down, it would have been like from here, down here, and then here, and then here. But it didn't do that. What it did is that it came here, it came down here, level of support, same level as this. So we know, okay, it doesn't want to move down anymore. And now it broke structure to the upside. And that's where I got in, because if it wants to continue moving down, it's gonna continue moving down, but it didn't. It actually broke to the upside. So I got in here. Boom. I put my stop loss initially down here. I had one contract. I put my stop loss initially down here. And let's remove all this so that it doesn't look all that crazy and messy. Right? My stop loss was initially down here, and I was using one contract instead of two, because I knew that price was gonna come back down and fill this fair value gap right here. I'm gonna put this in black so that you know. I knew that price was gonna just come down and fill this fair value gap. As soon as it came and filled this fair value gap right here with this little wick, let me just make this bigger for you guys. As soon as it came down and filled this little wick, I placed in two contracts. Because I thought that it was just gonna go up with this candle, because it filled it. I thought it was just gonna go up from there, but it didn't. So I put my stop loss a little shorter. I put it like right below this. And I was kind of moving it to down here, like 800 as well, because it was kind of like, what's going on here? Once I started seeing that it was like closing down here, I was like, oh, okay, so it wants to probably take liquidity, because it knows that people have stop losses below this right here. So it probably wants to take liquidity and then move up. So I moved my stop loss a little here, risking $800. Once I saw that it was moving up here, I put my stop loss back. I even put it like up here, like 500. Yeah, like up here. Like even like up here, because I was like, I'm not gonna lose all that much on this trade if it wants to go down. But no, I moved it back to, okay, that's a lot of details, but anyways, I moved my stop loss back to below this fair value gap here. So, and then all of a sudden we have this huge candle. Look, it even went up to like up here. We had this huge candle, like huge candle, the break to the upside. And what I believe is gonna do is gonna hit these highs right here, because that's why we marked this out. So that was my entry. Let me just finish the entry part of it. So yeah, so we had a break of structure right here to the upside again. So I got in, boom, and as soon as I saw this wick right here, I put in another contract because I'm like, okay, so I already filled it. Now we're ready to go back up again. I put in another contract, and but it didn't go back up right away. It came back down, filled it a lot more, and then it shot up. And now that's where we are. That's where we're at. And what am I looking to target? Well, price is looking to target either one or two levels. This level right here, the top of the 4 hour, let's go to the 4 hour again. The top of this 5 a.m. 4 hour candle, or the bottom of it. So it's looking to do one or two. And we know what it's looking to do based on market structure. Like, we know based on where price is going, we know, okay, what it wants to hit first. Like, if you were so just to finish that, so we know that if it's building up, there's a level of support here, and it's not going down, because this was again supposed to do this. This was supposed to do high, low, lower high, lower low. That's what trend does, but it didn't. It made a higher low. So you're like, this could be an uptrend. And how do we know it's an uptrend? If you wanted to be more careful, you seen this high, you seen this right here, and you seen this right here. Boom. You already know, oh wow, look, price is changing, because above this level right here, above this level, it created a new high. So so price is turning around. It created a higher low, and it created a new high, higher than this high, a higher high, higher than this high. And then it created a higher low, higher than this low. So you already know, okay, price is definitely changing. If you wanted to be more safe, your entry could have been, instead of here where I took it, let's just take all this off. Instead of here where I took it, your entry could have been right here. Your entry could have been right here. Like, let's not do that. Your entry could have been right here. We've seen this indication, correction, continuation right here. That would have been you would have been in drawdown a little bit if you would have gotten in right here. But remember, these fair value gaps need to be filled. So if you would have seen this fair value gap, you need to wait for this fair value gap to be filled and then take it. Let's just say you took it right here where I thought that we were gonna go. Let's just say you took it right here, boom, thinking that price was gonna go up, but first of all, you should wait till it's above this black line. Once it's above this black line, you can take it. So you probably would have taken it right here, and then target the highs of this right here, and placing your stop loss, below this fair value gap, or even below the candle, because you already know it's gonna continue moving up, you know. And that would have been a nice 1-to-1 or whatever. I don't really know that whole thing, you know, the 1-to-1, 1-to-2, whatever. I don't really know that. I just take what I want, you know. Anyways, so that would have been a better and safer entry. I got it right here. I got in right here because I saw that there was a break above these highs right here. I saw there was a break, so I just got in right here because it already gave me this level of support, which I know, like, oh, okay, cool. So there's this level of support right here that price doesn't want to go down. So I already have my higher low. Now I got my higher high, so I'm like, okay, let's get in, because I already have the two confirmations that is telling me price is turning around. Like, instead of moving down, is actually now turning around. So this was the confirmation right there. Boom. And even right now, while it's doing all that, I'm sure it wants to just fill this right here. I can set my stop loss tighter, or I can put it at even a break even, because there's no need for price to come back down right here. If it comes down, it's looking to turn around. There's no need to price to just, come back down over here. There's no fair value gaps to be filled. So we can set our this at break even, because if price were to come down, it's looking to turn around already, So there's no need for price to come back down to this level anymore. So risk-free trade now, risk-free trade is either one or two things. It hits TP, take profit, or it just hits break even. As we can see, it created a fair value gap here, so it probably wants to fill this little thing right here. But yeah, so that was my entry, and that is my target up here. Let's remove this. Well, I just leave it so you know like why I got in or whatever. So yeah, level of support, breakup structure to the upside, got in, and structure is moving, is trending to the upside, as we can see. And yeah, that's literally the strategy that I've been showing you guys. Look, nothing else is marked up. Nothing else is marked up. The daily highs and lows, which we have down here, the previous day highs and lows. Look at this. Previous day highs and lows, and that 4-hour 5 a.m. candle highs and lows. That's it. That's all you need to work out. And then use your eyes, or like even this right here, to mark out the trend of what price is doing. Clearly off that, you can see that price, instead of moving down and continuing the downtrend, instead it kind of like reversed right here, and it's like reversing, as you can see, right? So you can clearly see that it's visible, and you just go with the trend. Just go with the trend, and that's how you get your entries. Price action and market structure. If you need more information on that, on how to read price like this, check out Trades by Cy. He's the one who taught me this strategy, which is literally is ICC, which is indication, correction, continuation, which is this right here. Indication, indication, correction, continuation. 1 second. It's literally this right here. This is what the whole strategy is right here. You have this right here. This is your indication, indicating you have your highs and lows, right? You have this. You have your highs and lows, right? Highs and lows. And then basically what we had right here, highs and lows. This is the same thing here. High and low. So you have an indication indicating you that it wants to go higher. This is like, oh, okay. But some people get in right here. That's not wise. Some people get in right here. You have an indication, a correction. It corrects, usually filling a fair value gap or just correcting. And then it continues, and that's where you get your entry. That's where you get your entry. As soon as it comes back around this level, the indication level, it indicated you it wants to go higher. It came back down, gave you a level of support right here, a higher low, this level of support right here. I mark up my level of support in gray, just like Cy. This level of support, and then as soon as it comes back up, this level right here, as soon as it comes back above this level right here again, you get in and you mark you're targeting this right here, or the new high that is going to make, because price is always going to make a new high and a new higher low and a new high and a new higher low, and that's how trends. So you can target all these highs, and that's what he teaches us. So if you want to learn more about that, just go to Trades by Cy, and you can learn the best class on price action and market structure, for real. Like, that's all you need, bro. And that's literally what we have here. I mean, we have the high and low right here, right? And we have this lower high, but we have this higher low. So you're like, okay, so we have this higher low, and we have this high, this higher low, and then we have this lower high right here. So if it breaks one of them, then you already know, having this higher low already, that okay, we have a higher low. Sometimes you get the break first, and sometimes you get the higher low first. Like in this case, we have a lower high, but then we have a higher low. So that's the first indication. So the indication is backwards. Instead of having that higher high first, you have that lower high first. That's the first indication that price is changing. Like, okay, it shouldn't be doing this. It should be making a new lower low, lower than this low, lower than this low, like over here. But it didn't. It made a higher low, higher than this low. So this is a higher low. I know I'm speaking like this because you know, some people that don't know anything about trading is probably watching this video, so I just want to make it as simple as possible so that you can know that trading is not that crazy. It's literally about more about risk management. To me, right now, it's really more about risk management and all that, more than it is about the actual technique of trading. It's more, for me, it's more like, how much am I risking so that I don't lose, you know, or blow accounts, blow profit from accounts, you know. So yeah, so you have that first indication, the higher low, and then this break right here above this, you have this break. Oof. No, don't stop me out. It wants to fully correct. Okay, I know I just broke one of my rules, but this is trending higher, so I just don't want to miss out on the trade. And I don't want to have to get back in, you know. So we're just going to leave it here. And, yeah. Anyways, so we have the higher low, and we have that break right here. So that's where we got in. We have the two confirmation that price is changing. So yeah, wow, this is correcting crazy. It's like I said, I mean, I told you, I mean, I had it like up here, my stop loss. So it's like I said, like this could either, you know, continue or it can go down. I have a feeling that this is going to continue and get this liquidity sweep like up here. So that's why I'm like trusting the process and not getting out here. I'm trusting the process, but it could turn around on us. It could. Hopefully this is a successful trade. Yeah, I didn't think that it was gonna really do this. I thought it was just gonna fill this gap right here. This is over. But it didn't. But it's not breaking structure either. It's staying above this low right here. So it's not breaking structure. So yeah. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. So that's how and why I entered this trade, and that's my profit target right here. And yeah, let's see how this trade played out. I know I said I was gonna leave my stop loss right here, but this is like such a good trade that I don't wanna just it had no business coming back down here. It really didn't have any business, because there's no fair value gap here. This candle doesn't have a fair value gap, so it has no business coming down here. But I'm trusting it. I'm trusting the process. We have a very clean, uptrend starting here, so I don't wanna get off the trade like right away. I wanna see this through. I believe that this will, continue giving us the taking profit. But let's see what's up. I could be completely wrong, and this can just reverse on us right now, and I'll be losing $500 on this trade. So let's see what's up. Alright, so as you can see, we're getting a turnaround here, and now I do want to. I put my stop loss at 250. Now I do want to put it at break even, because I just don't like, now we shouldn't be turning around here unless we want to fill in this very small fair value gap here. That's the only reason why we would turn around even a little bit, to be honest. That's the only reason why we would turn around even a little bit. But it's looking good still. We did get a sweep of these. Well, this was the beginning of the New York pre-session right here, and we got a sweep of this of these London highs here. So yeah, this should be just moving on up, moving up from here. Let's put this here. But yeah, it's looking good. Let's see what's up. It's looking good. Alright, so we're definitely gonna get stopped out here. I would risk it, but this looks like it's turning around. So it already broke structure here, and it's creating lower highs. Yeah, I don't know. It either corrects here, or it's probably gonna stop me out. Not gonna lie. The crazy thing about price is that it could actually go down here and then shoot back up again. It's so annoying. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this is a candle that just, takes off. Hopefully. Let's see how the 15-minute it's looking. It's looking okay in the 15-minute. Like I said, hopefully this is the one that takes it to the upside, but if it doesn't, it looks like a no-no in this trade. Oh, okay. It's picking up. It's picking up. No, keep picking up. It's picking up. Yeah, prices, Trading, that's the thing with trading, you know. There's like, it does what it does. It just does what it does, and like, you can predict it, but sometimes it just does like random things, you know. But most of the times it gives you what you're looking for. Most of the times it follows the rules. There's just sometimes that it's like, what's going on? You're like, wait, hold on. Wagwan. But yeah. How much would I have made here if I would have closed right here? Okay, 1400. So that would have been a nice close to close up here, 1400. That's cool. That's cool. Even $350 is cool for the day, you know? It's better than nothing. It's better than $10. All right, we're picking up. We're picking up. We're picking up. Let's go. Yeah. Because why not? Do it for the gram. Do it for the gram. Anyways, let's see what's up after. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Beautiful close right there. Yup. 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 Beautiful close right there. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see what happens. Yo, look at this. Yes, sir. But interestingly enough, we just got a notification that the market is closed. So I guess my profit is gonna freeze right here and they're gonna lock me out. But as you can see, it played out. It played out, and I'm pretty sure it's going to target up here. I can put it, I don't know if it's gonna be like, the market is closed, yeah, but I'm still like making bread, so, and like,
order filled.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so as you guys can see, I'm just gonna let this play out, and this is the long weekend. This is what's it called? What's it called? It's a long weekend. I'll put it in the next clip what this weekend is about. But as you can see, we didn't risk more than $10 because we put it on break even. This candle was the one that took us to the upside. Doesn't even have a wick. Doesn't even have a wick. So this is the candle that took us to the upside. As you can see, the strategy is playing out and it's looking to target up here. That's what I believe. It's looking to target up here. As you guys can see, I explained to you my entry, break of structure here. I entered right here. we have a higher low here. Sorry for the blur. Higher low here, higher than this low, higher than this low. Buyers are here, buyers are here. Break of structure here, so I got in right there. Boom, corrected to fill this fair value gap right here. And we got the higher low, higher high, higher low, equal lows, and now we're getting that higher high. Again, this is Memorial, I think it's Memorial Day, Memorial Weekend, whatever. Memorial Weekend. And look, it's playing out, yo. Dang. And like, as you guys can see, I didn't press the button, so it just said market is closed, and then it took me out of my trade. But we're still gonna let this trade play out so you guys can see the strategy play out. It's just Memorial Weekend, so they closed the trade. But I'm gonna let this play out, and on the next clip, God willing, I'll show you that it did what we intended for it to do. Very easy strategy. I mean, you know, even here, even when I got in here, corrected, and it went up, I would have made $1,400 if I wanted to close there, and I didn't want to wait for this retracement. I could have just closed here, maybe $1,300 or $1,200, or up here at $1,400, and that's it. That would have been my trade, and it would have been over. So yeah, this is the strategy that I'm literally trading every day. This is how I'm looking to pass the prop firms and looking to get these payouts, God willing. So yeah, shout out Top Step for letting us trade even when this account is blown, they still let you trade on it. So thanks Top Step for that. May God continue blessing y'all.